Good day everybody. For today's video, we'll be solving problem number 6. For the truss shown in the figure below, calculate the stresses in the members CE, DE, and DF. The cross-sectional area of each member is 1.8 inches squared. Indicate tension or compression. So as we can see in the figure, we have a hinge and a roller, so there will be a reaction at these points. So this is a roller. So there will be an upward reaction. And also, this is a hinge. So there are two forces here. So let's call this RF and RA. But we won't be solving RA, so let's just erase this. Okay. To solve for RF, we'll be using summation of moments at A. Assuming that counterclockwise is positive, we got RF times 8 times 3, 24. What else? Minus 30 times 16 is equal to 0. RF is equal to 20 kips. So this is 20 kips. Now we got the reaction at F. We will then proceed with the method of the joints to get the force DF. Okay. Method of joints. Let's start at point F. So this is F. We have, assuming that we have a downward force. Oops. We have 6 and 8. And this will be 10. Forces at y direction is equal to 0, assuming that downward force is positive. So we got dF times 6 over 10 is equal to 20. dF is equal to 33.33 kips. Okay, next, for the joint, let's put it here. For the joint D, this is joint D, we have force BD. Now remember that BD also has the same distances with DF. So we have 6 and 8. Okay? Here. We have 6 and 8. And we already know that DF is equal to, okay, let's not put it here. dF is already equal to 33.33 gives. Then, solving it, okay, dF and BD are equal, so BD is also equal to 33.33 gives. Using summation of forces at the y direction equal to 0, assuming that downward is positive, we got dE 39.996 kips. Let's round it off. We have 40 kips. Next, we got dE already. Our last unknown is the CE. So we'll be having method of the joints at point E. This is point E. Thirty kips. So to find CE, we're gonna use summation of forces at y is equal to 0, assuming that downward is equal to positive. Oops. So now we got our forces at DF, DE, and also CE. Let's proceed in finding the stresses because we are asked to find the stresses of these members. So to find the stresses, we have a formula which is stress is equal to P over A. Okay, let's start with DF. P is equal to 33.33 over, we have also given, we have a cross-sectional area of 1.8 inches squared. So 8 inches squared is equal to 18.52 KSI, okay. And I also forgot to put to indicate tension or compression at each member. So at DF here, the arrow is going right here. So this means that this is in compression. DE, we have the arrow right here. So this means that the force is in tension. And at CE, also here, this means that this is also at tension. Remember that compression is like this and tension is like this. Okay? This is T and this is C, compression and T. Now we already indicated if it's compression or tension. Let's go back to the stresses. For DE, we have stress is equal to 40 over 1.8, which is equal to 22.22 Ks. Next is CE. Stress is equal to 16.67 all over 1.8. We have 9.26. Now we got this answer. We have for DF, for member DF, we have 18.52 stress in compression, and for DE, we have 22.22 KSI in tension, and also here at CE, we have 9.26 at tension. So I think we already solved it. So I'm gonna box the answer. That's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something.